Hi kids, welcome to our new session. So, what are we gonna learn today? We are gonna learn mathematics. Isn't it interesting? Yes, Max is always an interesting subject. Am I right? Yes. So, we are gonna learn next thing comparison of numbers. So, what is comparison? Hmm. When you have your new dress and when your friend has an old dress, you compare, right? Look, I have a new dress. Do you have an old dress? So when your brother has five chocolates and you just have two chocolates, do you compare with your brother? Amma, brother has five chocolates and you have given me only two chocolates. So that is called as comparison. So let's see comparison of number. Oh, can you see this pink girl? Okay, she has one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight apples. The blue boy has only three apples. Who has lot of apples? Is the pink girl or the blue boy? Of course, it's the pink girl because pink girl has eight apples, but the blue boy has only three apples. Okay, so this is called as comparison of numbers. Let's get into your activity. So please take page 16. Comparison of number. Read along with me. Ramu has 125 groundnut chocolates. How many groundnut chocolates? 125. And Geeta has 200 groundnut chocolates. So Ramu has 125 and Geeta has 200. Who has more chocolates? Is 125 a bigger number or 200 a bigger number? Yes, Geeta has lot of chocolates when compared to Ramu. Ramu has just 125, but Geeta has 200. Did you understand it, kids? Let's move to the next one. Amudan has three chocolates and his sister Meenakshi has eight chocolates. Is three is bigger or eight is bigger? Yes, because how do you count the numbers one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first comes is the 3. So he has only 3 chocolates. But how much Meenakshi has? 8 chocolates. So 3 is smaller than 8. Do you get it? That's how you compare your numbers. So now this is a very interesting one. Comparing numbers to each other. You know how to compare your number. Now how to compare each numbers and there's a beautiful symbol used to it. Okay, this symbol is also important. Let's check. Okay, we have two crocodiles. Okay, so can you see the crocodile? This crocodile has opened his mouth towards 4. Why? Because probably the crocodile has 4 chocolates here and 2 chocolates here. So crocodile wants 4 chocolates and not 2 chocolates. That's why crocodile has opened the mouth like this, which means 4 is greater than 2. Okay. Look at the same crocodile over here. It didn't open for 1 chocolate, but it had opened its mouth for 3 chocolate, which means 1 is lesser than 3. Did you get it? So here if you see 4 is a greater number when compared to 2. But here if you see 1 is lesser number when compared to 3. Okay. So that's how we compare each number. So look here. So this is 2-digit number. So here the crocodile has 58 chocolates and here 35. So how the crocodile is moving? This side, which means this is the mathematical symbol which you need to understand. Can you see? just like a crocodile opening the mouth, like that, your symbol also looks. So here it says 58 is greater than 35. So it is greater than. But here you see the crocodile here it has 26, but this side it has 73. So you can see the mouth opening towards 73. So what happens? What do we say then? 26 is less than 73. Okay. So can we again, in this you're going to learn another symbol. There are 6 and 4, which means 6 is greater than 4. Here you have 2 and 3. So 2 is lesser than 3. But you have 4 and 4, which means both are equal, right? 4 is equal to 4. So these are the symbols, and this is how you need to understand it. Did you get it, kids? Let's move on to activity. Okay, so if you take page 17, you will have this activity. So what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 fishes over here and you have 3 fishes over here. So what happens? 8 is greater than 3. Am I right? Here what happens? 3 is lesser than 8. Okay, can you see? Here, right. So in here you can see 27 and in here you can see 40. What happens? 27 is smaller than 40. That's why the crocodile has opened his mouth this side. But here you can see 91 and 49, which means 91 is greater than 49. So did you understand it? Let's move to the exercise. Are you ready to do the activity with me? Okay. Can you see 710 and 710, which means 710 is equal to 710. Can you see? Okay, 103 and 438. Can you see it's opening to this side? Okay, which means 103 is exactly, it's smaller than 438. Okay, so the rest of it you're gonna finish it. Before that, let's read what's there in page 18. Comparison of number with different digits. So what happens? You know, 3-digit number, 2-digit number and 1-digit number. So first we are going to study how we can compare different digits. Okay, the number which has more digit is always greater. Yes, if I give you 2-digit number and 1-digit number, what happens if you have 2-digit number? It's always greater. Can you see? The number 115 has 3 digits. 100, tens and ones. But 89 has only 2 digits. Obviously, which is greater? Right. So 115 is always greater than 89. Okay. So comparison of numbers with equal digit. Even if you have 3 digits. Okay. For example, 160 and 250. 160 also has 3 digits. 100, tens and ones. And also 250 has 3 digit. Hundreds, tens and ones. So in this, how do you compare? Right? After 160 only what you get? 200. After 200 only 250. So obviously 160 is less than 250. Exactly. So that's how you find out your number. Okay, with different digits and equal digits. Okay, comparison numbers with same value in all digits. So can you see hundreds, tens and ones? It is a 3-digit number. Here also it's a 3-digit number. Oh, did you look at it? It has 536 and here also it's 536, which means I taught you this. Equal. Exactly. So we are coming into our last topic. What is it? Ascending and descending. Okay. Can we move into it? Yes. So what is ascending order? Can you see a small frog, then a parrot, then a monkey, then a bear, then an elephant? So ascending order is smallest to the biggest. What is a descending order? Here can you see elephant, bear, monkey, parrot and the frog. Descending order is biggest to the smallest. Descending D, down. You can remember that. Okay, moving down. Okay, from your 10th steps, you're moving down to the first step. So descending order means moving down. So descending order is biggest to the smallest. Ascending order is smallest to the biggest. Okay, so ascending order, we are going to study ascending order for 3-digit number. Okay, why did we call it as an ascending order? Which is the greater number over here? Hmm? Right. So you have 291, 277, 245, 230 and 213. So what happens? From the biggest to the smallest. What is descending I told you? Down, moving down. So can you see here it's like 291, 277, 245, 230 and 213. So it's from the biggest number to the smallest number. Okay. So you're gonna read along with me. Forming a 3-digit number using given digits. Consider the numbers 2 and 7. Okay. We shall form the greatest and smallest 2-digit number with these numbers. So what happens? We are going to form a 3-digit number using given digits. So what is the given digit here? 2 and 7. So the 2-digit number formed using 2 and 7 are 27. So using that 27, 72, 22, 77. Okay. So what happens? 77 is the greater number. Am I right? And 22 is the smallest 2-digit number. Okay. So like that, what we are going to do is we are going to arrange it. So here what happens? They have given the number 748. So when we arrange all of it, can you see 478, 487, all these 3-digit numbers without repetition, they have done it. So what happens? It is a ascending order because it moves from a smallest number to a greater number 478 to the greater number which is 874. In a descending order, what happens? It's a it's it's a from the highest number, largest number, that is 874, and to the smallest number. Did you understand? Right. So what and all we studied today? Right, we studied about odd numbers and even numbers. We studied about comparison of number. We studied about comparison of numbers with different digits, right? Do you remember greater than, lesser than, equal to? And the last thing we studied was ascending and descending numbers. So what you're going to do is from page number 21 to 23, you're going to sit and you're going to do the homework and complete it. Okay, kids? Thank you. Meet you in the next session.